the Iron Horse Trail Part 4. Okie doke, I'm back here in Danville, in the San Ramon Valley. Not even in San Ramon yet, made a wrong pit stop. So far, it's like I never left. I'm back on this part of the trail, and it's more of the same. It's kind of cutting through the side streets of Danville, which is so beautiful. There's a nice big map here of this portion of the Iron Horse Trail. It might be the whole thing. Let me see here. Nope, this is one portion of it. This is crazy how long this trail is. All right, let's carry on. We're about to cross another street here. Just crossed my first street, and it smells so good out here. I'm in downtown Danville, and there are a lot of restaurants cooking for Friday night, I believe. Everyone's revving up those fryers. It smells great out here. Iron Horse, let's go, baby. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Danville's a really nice city. It's so close to being like totally walkable, but they are making a lot of changes to make it like a nice hybrid walking, driving town. It's one of those cities that's got a lot of traffic, but thanks. It's one of those cities that has a nice downtown that's fit for both walking and driving. And they've made a lot of changes, you can tell, by opening up bike lanes and really, thank you, and making a lot of green lanes and really obvious pedestrian crosswalks, which I love. I don't know though, the older I get, the more I like the idea of a walkable city, you know? I've always just grown up in the suburbs, car-focused suburbs. Europe's got way more walkable cities, but oh well. Just the hand that I was dealt. It's a very first world problem. It's beautiful out here. We had a little bit of rain, and the temperature dropped by like 10 degrees. San Ramon Valley Boulevard. We're here. This is a big bad. I gotta cross this street, that's for sure.
Wait.
You wait. Hey, look. Some official signs for the Iron Horse Trail. Very nice. I wonder what this means. Warning, rough trail. So far, it's all been paved and pretty flat. Well, I'll let you know what that means once I come across any roughness. Well, after a few minutes here, nothing about this seems rough. I really want to know what they meant by that. Looks like we're coming up to an underpass right here. Very cool. Whoa, a red-tailed hawk. Behind me in this tree right here, there was a red-tailed hawk. It was crazy. There it goes. That bird is massive. I see red-shouldered hawks a little more frequently, and they're about half the size of a red-tailed hawk, and they sound totally different, but they have the same color pattern, so sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, but that one was clearly a red-tailed hawk. It was beautiful, but it was quiet. Must have been hunting. Here's an underpass. I imagine it's 680 at this point. It's wide enough to be 680, but yeah, that's definitely 680. It's nice to be under it though. I'm gonna take off my shades. It's really dark in here, but like cool. This is such a massive underpass. I wish I had a little bit more shade, but straight ahead it looks like it's all sun. But I got the right hat on today, check it out. Something that won't burn my face or ears. Oof. Bye-bye, shade. That's pretty cool. Very nice. All right, shades on. Oh. Thanks again for checking out my Iron Horse videos and all of my other work. I'm excited to be doing Iron Horse Part 4. It's getting a little tricky because it's not a hop, skip, jumping away from my house anymore. I gotta drive out here to pick up where I left off last. We're racking up the miles here, and it feels really great. I'm about halfway through though. This is nuts. I wonder how many parts this is gonna be. For some reason, Iron Horse Part 2 seems to be doing the best. I'm not sure. I think the algorithm is just showing that one off the most, which is great. I loved that part. That's where I got my backpack for girls. It's very nice out here today. As I leave downtown, this really opens up. A lot less people out here. I think a lot of people were going out and around on their lunch times and their breaks and stuff. Also, thank you for checking out my bird videos. I'm just kind of hopping around with whatever sounds fun to post. So at first I was like, I gotta pick a lane. Then I was like, you know what? Who cares? Not me. Well, not anymore. Well, sort of. All right, I do care. But as long as I'm having fun, I don't care. Really, that's the truth. Okay, looks like we got another street here. I can't make it out yet, but we're approaching another crosswalk. Ah, here we are, Sycamore Valley Road. Park and ride. You know, I've never used one of those before. Okay, looks like across the street and to my left is the continuation of the path. This is a massive crosswalk. Unfortunately, I got my watch on today. It's so nice outside. Check out the hills to my right. Beautiful. Okay, if I make a left here, where that guy went, we continue on. We stall. We got a little bit of wind today, which is nice for everything except for my nose. Butterfly. All right, here's the entrance, back on track. Thanks. That's gotta be like the 4th or 5th time someone's called out on your left. And I really appreciate that. I think we all do. So thanks to those who do that. Now open. Cup of yo. Well, this is going pretty smoothly. I still don't understand that rough trail sign, but whatever, I'm over it. Central Sand. This really stinks. That shit stunk. That was not sealed properly. P.U. Yuck. All right, we got a gang of people coming up. I'm gonna fight them. I'll be right back. On my left here, looks like we've got a school with probably the most beautiful field I've ever seen. Whoever's doing the landscaping loves their job. I'm kind of bricked up, honestly. As far as the actual trail, not much has changed. It's very nice, a little quieter today. I think the last video is where I dealt with the most people. This hike started off with a lot of people, but quickly fell off. I don't see a label on this street, but I'm next to the Glenview Swim Club. Oh, here we go. Paraíso Drive. Surprised they both waited for me. That guy on the left did not want to wait for me, but he did anyway. Just go. There's another hawk right there. It's got eyes on me. Hello, birdie. Let me see if I can get a better shot with my iPhone. Well, I think it was a Kestrel Falcon. It was so cool and slick looking. It looked aerodynamic just sitting there. Man. Of course, I got my phone out of my backpack to get a close-up shot. I look up and it flew away. Oh well. Trail itself is coming along nicely, except most of it has been directly in the sun. Still, I'm getting great views of the mountains or the hills to my right. Beautiful. Goofy odd bike. A few people have suggested other hiking paths around the Bay Area, and keep them coming, you know? One of the reasons I picked this channel back up after being dormant for so long was to start hiking around the Bay Area. It's a new hobby I picked up last 3 years or so. And it all started with the Bay Area Ridge Trail, which is a 500 or so mile trail that goes around like the entirety of the Bay. And I'm chipping away at that one for sure, little by little, but there's so much more in between. It's crazy. There will always be something new to hike out here in the Bay Area, and that's awesome. At this point, I think I've done like 1/8 of the Bay Area Ridge Trail, maybe less. In the meantime though, hikes like this, the Iron Horse Trail, are just as nice. I mean, squirrel, there's a squirrel right there. Got another street here. This one's called El Capitan, very cool. Shout out to Dopey, I hope they find you soon. Anybody seen Dopey the cat? There's so many nice views of these hills. I want to go up there. I've been in the area before. In Pleasanton, there's Ruby Hill, where you can hike that area up there. And it was really nice. A long time ago though. I'd like to revisit and see if I can explore these hills, because they're just so beautiful. And the views are probably really nice. These markers have been on the Iron Horse Trail the whole time, and I haven't talked about them. I'm at mile 16, let's go. At first though, I wasn't sure. Like the very first one of those I saw, I was like, damn, I know I had walked, in my mind, I had walked like 5 miles already. But I looked down and it's like 1.8 miles or whatever. And I was like, what? That can't be true. These are wrong, but starting to think they're right. So they're likely correct, and I'm just tripping. Wish I had an Iron Horse of my own, AKA a bike. If I had a bike, it would have been Iron Horse Trail Part 1 and 2, the end. They're racing, that's funny. Ooh, that's a big butterfly. It's coming right at me. Wow, beautiful. That's a tiger lily butterfly. It symbolizes change, spiritually, mentally. I mean, it's also spring, but fuck you. To my left and right are homes with like backyards and gates to get into their backyards. And there's one sign that I just saw that said, "Forget the dog, beware of my wife." I bet she loves that. Squirrel. Squirrel right behind me, squirrel. Squirrel alert. Just saw a kid drive by on his e-bike communicating through his watch. We are in the future, baby. Sometimes I forget how far we've come in technology. Okay, we got another crosswalk here. Looks really dusty up ahead. It says Greenbrook Drive. Cool, let's do it. Gosh. God, what is that guy landscaping his dirt? This bridge goes over some water. Very nice. It's nice to see that there's actually water still going through too. All right, this says Iron Horse Trail San Ramon Creek Bridge, 1988. What a fine year. Dedicated to William R. Manning, who spent many happy times along this creek as a boy. All right. Shouts out to you, Bill. We got another school right here, which looks like a copy and paste of the other school. The grass, eh. But seriously, this looks exactly like the other school. Am I in Bizarro World? Nope, just San Ramon. Man, they call this area Crow Canyon for a reason. There's so many crows out here. It's awesome. They run these streets and they run these skies. All right, according to my watch, it's time to get ill. No, this is Greenbrook Elementary. So it is. The sign says, "School fields and playground are closed to public during school hours, motherfucker." This time of year is really nice for California poppies. You see them everywhere. Last year I tried to take one home and keep it planted in a little water cup, and it died pretty quickly. And I was like, damn, that really represents me, bro. You try to pull me out of California and I just die. Are you from the Bay Area as well, or California? Where are you watching from? Let me know. San Ramon Southern Pacific Station. Oh, cool. Nice. According to my watch and the All Trails app, I am near Crow Canyon Road. Okay, this is a nice area with a few benches. I'm gonna take a little break and have some water. Yo, it's Dome from Modern Warfare 3, let's get it. Apparently San Ramon is the home for Modern Warfare 3's Dome map. What? Crossing the street here at Crow Canyon Road. This is a big one.
Wait.
Gosh, I saw 2 Tesla Cybertrucks in a row. Am I f***ing cursed? Aw, yeah. All right, this is great. After Crow Canyon Road, we get a little shade thanks to this ivy wall right here. Woohoo! Oh, I'm so grateful I brought my hanky. I'm allergic to a handful of plants and grass types here in the Bay Area. And whatever this is giving me a kick in the face, dude. Or maybe it's this. I don't know. But every time I drive through the Danville, San Ramon area on the freeway, my eyes get watery and backed up really badly. Look at these 2 birds. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I get those birds in my backyard, and I forget what they're called, but I call them little cockahead birds. Get me out of here, dude. Just saw 2 guys on scooters that both looked like Timothy Chalamet, like 8 out of 10. It's pretty funny. First Dustin from Stranger Things, and then Timothy Chalamet. I'm on a roll. Looks like they're planning to build some homes here. There's a big dirt plot right here. Just after that crosswalk, we get a little bit of shade here. Very nice. We also get some more redwood trees. I think Part 4 has had the most redwood trees. So beautiful to see. This group of guys right here, they dusted my ass, dude. Looks like we got another plot of land here being constructed, probably for more homes, but look at that view, that's beautiful. See if I can go higher. Sometimes I think the East Bay is still a little underrated. It depends who you talk to. But it's so big and beautiful and filled with trails, so much good food, and so many good cities across 2 big counties. A lot of it feels like one big suburb, but a lot of it doesn't. That sign right there says 18.25 miles. Is that for the Iron Horse? Let me see, there's a plaque above it. Just says San Ramon, California, 18.25 mile. I'm just gonna assume, yeah. Crazy, let's keep it going. Things have really quieted down. I'm here, oh look, I'm here at Executive Parkway, and I was just about to say, there's a lot of business parks around here, and I like that it's quiet overall, really cool. But I'm not near like homes anymore. That squirrel's standing up, can you see him? Squirrel. Oh my gosh, I'm really grateful, really grateful for this shade. What a nice break. It goes on for quite a bit too. I'll be in the shade, my guy. So I just heard a bike bell and no one passed me up. What the fuck? Got a Ghost Rider out here somewhere. Looks like we've got another one of these big bridges for pedestrians. It looks really cool. More really nice views and more construction. Damn, I didn't know San Ramon was coming up this hard. Honestly, the whole Bay Area probably is, little by little, still making homes. All right, looks like I'm near San Ramon City Hall. This away. Cool. Okay, crossing over Walnut Drive here, and there is the San Ramon Library. Woohoo! Cool. Look at this. That was a nice bridge. I haven't seen one of those since Walnut Creek. Let's keep it going. No more shade, but you know, it's still flat and it's still paved. Can't ask for much more than that. After crossing that bridge, I found a little bench here, and this is where I'm gonna call it. I walked about 5 miles today, and I'm still in San Ramon. Next up, I think my next big stop is Dublin. So I'll see you next time.